beyond the goals, what have you liked in small amount of time you've seen from Jakub?
Well, first, he's fast and he can shoot it. Those two things are undeniable. And even tonight, I mean, the goals were goal scorers goals, a lot of them. The way he finished, so when you have that ability to finish, it can really alter a game. The second I'd say is him and I've talked lots in the last couple of days since he's been here, really, of really honing in on winning stick battles and being strong on the stick. And I think that's a big area of focus for him. And I like the fact that the last two games, he's done a good job with it. And he seems to understand, be receptive to the coaching and getting better at it.
I feel like, tonight, he looks like he's an opportunistic goal scorer too, that he can make something happen very quickly.
He's got some of that ability to self-generate because of his speed. That's what speed guys can do. They don't need necessarily great passes. They can self-generate, and he's done that a little bit. And I also think opportunistic is, you can score in one shot. And by that, I mean, some guys need 10 shots to score. Some guys can score in one shot, and he's one of those guys that really has a special ability to score goals.
Just lastly, coming out with a victory like this after losing Dylan on top of all the others we talked about this morning, what does this say?
It says our group cares a bunch and they compete extremely hard. We weren't perfect tonight by any stretch. We'll get some stuff in the second period, D-zone-wise solved, but they care a bunch. We got great character in that locker room, and they competed. And I thought, right to the end of the game, our guys competed extremely hard.
Thanks.
Next question from Ansar Khan, M Live.
Yeah, Jeff, that goal by Panik there with the 10 seconds to play was huge in the first period. What would you like about that play? Just the way he went to the net as time was running down, just looking for an opportunity, and he found it.
I actually thought it was Richard's best game, and what I liked is it started for me at the race for the puck at the offensive blue line. He won the puck race and puck battle. He's got a big body, and he found a way to win it. He's the one that lobbed it up in the air, and then he won the race back to the net, stayed on it, and scored. It's a bit of a lucky break, obviously, that the goalie didn't cover it. I get that all day, but you get lucky breaks when you do things right, and I thought he did it right by winning that puck battle to begin with.
And also a 43 save performance from Grice. I think he's like 4-0-2 in his last 6 starts. Just talk about his play tonight and during this stretch.
Well, he's done a good job in the last stretch for sure. And I thought tonight was as clean a game as he's had. And even if you look at the first period, we played fairly good. I thought it was fairly even. We gave up 2 real chances, and he made big saves. So now you walk out of that period up 3-0, and it could have been 2-1 them. And that's just the difference in what that a goaltender can make. And I thought they leaned on us in the second. They were the better team than us in the second. He made a number of good saves, in my opinion. And then even at the end there, he locked it down. I thought, and it just seemed like as clean a game. I thought he got to pucks. He played the puck well. I thought it was as clean a game as he's played.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.
Next up, Ted Colton, Detroit News.
Hey, Jeff, with him, is it just a matter of finally getting a little bit of good fortune on his side, or is he doing something technically here lately?
I don't know about a big change technically. I think confidence matters, and I think he's starting to you start to ride a little bit of a wave confidence-wise, and I think he's a strong mental person, as we've talked about a lot this season. But when it's not going the right way, everybody knows it. He knows it, and it's been going good here lately. And I think confidence matters. The one thing I think him and Jeff Saleko have worked on a lot is just making sure his feet are set. And when his feet are set, he's just a more solid goaltender. So that'd be the one thing technically I think he's done a better job of here lately.
It helps with the one guy gets 4 goals, but is this the type of game that you guys are going to need going forward here? Just contributions from different people with all these guys out?
We need contributions from different people. I still, I would say we need to be better defensively, certainly in the second period. There's some areas in the D zone that I thought were totally preventable, just kind of misreads on our part that we got to get cleaned up. So there's areas to get cleaned up for sure.
Sounds good. Thanks for this, Jeff.
Next up, Max Boltman with The Athletic.
Hey, Jeff, you talked about the opportunism and ability to make something out of nothing with Vrana. What is the importance of having a guy like that to a hockey team?
Critical. I think Scoring goals is a big, huge way to win hockey games. And by that, I mean, you don't have to necessarily outplay your opponent to win when you can score. You know, I've coached really good teams where we've not necessarily played well and won 6-2. And you do that because you can score. And so when you have a guy who can score in just one instant and score in one shot, you can change the complexion of the game, you know, and they were pushing, he gets a breakaway, he scores. And now you feel like the game's in hand, and it's just, you know, they push again, he scores. And it's just constant momentum going our way and going against the other team when you have guys that can score like that.
And then I know you talked the other day about, you know, it does matter for a goal scorer like that to get a couple early. To have a game like this, I imagine 2 or 3 fold on that.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I'm sure he's feeling good about himself tonight, and he should be. You know, that's a huge game. So, you know, I'd also say again, I think he also understands that he did a number of things right, and you know, you like to be able to reinforce that when you do it right, you have success, and he certainly did it right tonight, and I think he had success because of it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.
That's it for us.